FC24 has officially become free today with the Xbox Game Pass subscription along with EA Play attached to that. So yeah, when it comes to this, that certainly means that usually the game is dead or it's pretty much dying, and I thought it would be the perfect time to go ahead and compare this game to what it was 10 years ago with FIFA 14 here. And yes, I did have to go ahead and get one of those pre-owned copies because I did own this for the PS3, and obviously back in the days, you know, when we were young and broke, it was a trend to go ahead and trade your old systems to get the new system. So that's what I did. I traded my old PS3 along with all the games that I had with it in order to get the PS4. But obviously we're all grown up now, so that's not the case. With the way all the controversy behind this game and, you know, everyone being so nostalgic and missing the old games, I thought it would be a perfect idea right now to just go ahead and compare the game straight to what it is now and what it was then. And just for fun, I do have all these other games right here. I actually did not buy FIFA 17 when it released, but I went ahead and bought that when I bought this. I pretty much stopped playing at FIFA 19, and when it was like during the pandemic, I went ahead and started playing FIFA 21 with the EA Play stuff. I tried getting into FIFA 22 when it released. Disappointed. FIFA 23, I waited till the EA Play Pass, and yeah, I was disappointed again. And then I was like, alright, FC24 has to be the year where everything is gonna actually be good. You know, we have been down in a like, I believe the downfall started with FIFA 17 just because I didn't get it, but apparently I missed out. So maybe I'll check that out in the future and see like why everybody liked FIFA 17. But yeah, after FIFA 17 for me was a downfall, and here we are 7 years later from that point, or 6 years later, and yeah, it's just so bad. You know, I already made a video on why this game has killed the community, but more specifically, like, where did they go wrong in this game? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna compare this game to the old games. I think I've said enough in the intro. Let's go ahead and start with the FC24. Alright, so once you boot up the game, this is the menu that you are greeted with, and as most people when they first got the game, you're just like, okay, what the hell is this? Like, why is everything in just one line straight down? Why are there no tabs? It just looks so lazy, and it's not a good presentation of what the game looks like. And I actually had someone comment this in my previous FIFA video saying that, you know, things like the name of the game and the menus are superficial, and it's not really selling my point of why that killed the game. And I looked at the comment and I'm like, my brother, are you serious? Like, either you just started playing FIFA yesterday or you're just trolling at this point, because to say something like that honestly is really, like, it's just outstanding. And the reason why I say that is because this, as you like, nobody would be reacting like that if it wasn't such a big thing. First of all, if you go back to the previous games, which we will just now, you will see that the menus look like they were put with more effort in the past than whatever the hell this is. The only thing I could say that they maybe tried something different and it didn't really work out was these animations going on with the players on the side. And you know, with the Euros going on right now, like, it does bring a little bit more life to the menu. I mean, look, they show the trophy and stuff. Like, this is good, right? This is something that it's okay. But if you just look at like what the game first started off with, like, it's just lacking presentation. You see the same player, like Vinicius Jr., Haaland, you know, it just wasn't really like appealing in my eyes. And oh, by the way, yeah, this is the trial that I'm playing on right now. At this moment that I'm recording, the game still hasn't come out for free, but it will just now. So yeah, seeing stuff like this really shows you like they really just did not care and were just really lazy, because what is this, dude? And I'm a person who usually likes to rock things in like dark theme mode, but I just found this all very like hard to follow up with. I don't know if it was just because of the transparency of the background, but it was just like so annoying to look through things. There's the icons are like all very basic. There's nothing that sticks out that really shows you like, okay, this is player career, this is manager career, Like, it's just all fonts and like basic letter logos. So yeah, I didn't like that. Now, if we go to the actual specific game mode, so right now we have the Euros 2024, we have Kickoff, we got Pro Clubs. See, it doesn't even say Pro Clubs, it just says Clubs. We have Ultimate Team, Manager Career, Player Career, Volta Football, Learn How to Play the Game, Seasons, we got Tournaments, Co-op Seasons, and Online Friendlies. Okay, so that's pretty much all your game modes, which I believe is mostly the same stuff that you would have in the other games. As far as the songs for this specific game, I can't say much because, you know, as a content creator, literally the first thing that most creators do once they get into a game is they turn off the background music because it's either copyrighted and stuff like that. It's just a whole bunch of licensing stuff that is just very annoying to deal with. So yeah, I don't really know what bangers they have other than the one that they used for the trailer, but that song existed from FIFA 14, which you guys will see. And yeah, that's all I know. I mean, I've seen some people comment saying that there are some banger songs, but I just didn't really care enough to listen to it. Now, in order to access your settings, you actually have to go to this little gear box on the top left, and that's where you can like edit the players and stuff and use your settings in general. But this is such a small icon that you would honestly miss it. And I'm not trying to like bash on the game. The game has already been stomped on as much as it could, but this was honestly a issue for me when I first started the game. When I was looking for how to change my settings, I did not realize that there was a gear icon on the top left. I would literally be going up and down, going through every single tab here to see which one says settings, which one says settings, and obviously you would think it would be learn to play, right? But no, the only thing that's in here is the practice arena, which I'm about to go into right now. But yeah, that was just a thing that was made so small, and for what purpose? Like, it was easy to miss, and it just gives me more reason to think that yeah, they were lazy when they were developing this game. Now, for the practice arena, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do here to set it up however you want to practice, but obviously, at least what I used to do in the old FIFAs is just practice free kicking and just going one-on-one with the goalie. And right now, this looks better than what it originally was just because they made it, you know, Euro themed, but it still doesn't compare to what the old FIFA practice arenas used to be. Like, that actually used to be a highlight of the old FIFA games, which I will show to you guys in a bit. But yeah, this is pretty much the practice arena with, you know, okay, we're just choking shots now, but yeah, with these not so fun graphics of a game. I think even in this mode, the AI for the goalkeeper is just so broken. Like, what is that? It doesn't even feel like I'm actually kicking a freaking ball, bro. Alright, there you go. So yeah, that's that for practice arena. Now, because at this moment 10 years ago the World Cup in Brazil was going on, I will go ahead and showcase the differences in that game mode and this Euro 2024 game mode. So if we look at this game mode real quick, I mean, I already made a video on this, so you guys can go ahead and watch it here. I'm not gonna go too depth into it. Here we go with this loud ass cutscene. I've just seen it so many times when I was recording that video that I'm tired of seeing the animation, but that's honestly the highlight of this whole game mode. Like, that's the best thing that I've seen. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but real quick, just to go through the game mode. So you have the European journey where you get all these rewards. This is just to play the regular Euro tournament. You can go ahead and make a career mode leading your nation that you want to present. You can play regular kickoff using the Euro teams, online friendlies, and then customize. That's literally it, guys. That's all you can do. There's like, you can't even queue online with randoms to play against them like how they did in the, I think it was 21 or 22 FIFA. But yeah, this is it. This is all we get. And the tabs, it just, nothing changes here. This is so boring. But yeah, I don't want to get too much into that or a lot in this game in general, just because, you know, we all have experienced this and already covered it so many times. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen videos like mine and everyone else's ranting about how bad this game is. So yeah, that just added to the list. And lastly, for this game, all I have to really mention would be the gameplay, which we all know what the common issues are. You know, the AI not being such smart AI and making terrible runs, defending in positions that they aren't supposed to be defending, and you know, the story goes on, but we're gonna leave it at that because, like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys already know where this game stands in terms of like the gameplay and stuff. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to FIFA 14 now and really see the key differences in that game, what it was like 10 years ago, why we love this so much. Is it just nostalgia, or was it because it was actually a better product than what it is right now? Now here we are in FIFA 14, and already in the beginning, like, you already see Messi, the star cover of the game, shown with the FIFA 14 logo, not some basic FC24 white background ass stuff. And yeah, we do have like the Barcelona versus Real Madrid because that's what was going on in this, but we're gonna go ahead and skip that. Dun, dun, dun. A FIFA banger right here, and I can't add it into the video for too long because I'm gonna get copyrighted. But all right, so here we are in the FIFA 14 main menus, and you can already see how much different things they have to offer aside from just playing different game modes. I mean, here we have some live content with the latest news and promotions of the stuff that's actually going on. Same thing over here. When you sync with your favorite team, they'll show you all the latest football club and news from that specific team. And like I said, we do have the FIFA World Cup in Brazil going on, so we have the game mode here already ready for us, but we'll go into that just now. So, you know, kickoff, highlights of the week, players in form, teams in form, you can start your new career here. Pro clubs, it doesn't say clubs, it actually says pro clubs. That's actually a big difference to me because, you know, I used to play pro clubs mostly when I played on this. It was either I played seasons or pro clubs. I already mentioned in the last video, I never really got into Ultimate Team. I did try it before, it was never really something I could get into, but that might change maybe in the future, maybe even now. But yeah, going back to this game, I mean, dude, look at how much things they have to offer, and I wish I could show you guys the FIFA Ultimate Team for this one, but they, you know, EA is going to be EA. They're not going to allow the servers from past FIFAs to be going on because they want all of you to be playing the current FIFA Ultimate Team that they have, or just the current Ultimate Team in general. So, yeah. We have the seasons, we have co-op seasons, skill games, practice arena. I mean, look at how easy it was to find that. You can select the arena player here, and then this would be all categorized to your team. Like I said, whatever favorite team you picked, you would find their news here. And then lastly, these settings. Like, why was it so hard to keep these menus in the game? Like, you see how easy it is to just go and navigate through everything. You don't have to go press on something and then press on another thing and this and that. No, you just switch over tabs. Everything's already laid out for you. Then you go into it and you're pretty much there. You don't have to select one, then go through that list and then select another one. It was just, I don't know. But that's it for the game modes here. Like I said, they're obviously gonna have mostly the same game modes. It's just the presentation. Like, you cannot tell me this presentation is not a huge difference. Yes, it can be just a PNG background, but they put more effort into like how everything is organized and laid out, and I find this a lot more appealing and easier to navigate through than FC24. Now, if we actually go into the practice arena, this is what the practice arena for FIFA 14 looked like, and you can tell, like, look at how good this looks. First of all, I don't know exactly what this was supposed to be. I remember people saying this is like Messi's house or something, but this is just something different from the ordinary. Like, there will always be a different background. There was one in the Brazil streets and one in I forgot what, but it wasn't just always a basic stadium, and that's why I mess with these, like, and a lot of people mess with it so much, because you would just go in here, bump to the EA music, and just play one-on-one with the keeper, you know, do a little bit of some rainbow flicks and shoot it into the goal, stuff like that. Like, this is what made me have fun on FIFA. Even if I was just there and I just wanted to hop on, this is what I would just be doing, you know. I would just be coming on here, doing stuff with different players and just practicing. And already I can feel how good of the gameplay is, which we'll get into just now. But yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. One thing that I will say about these two games, obviously graphics can be a huge factor because they're both like literally a decade apart, but for what this game looked like 10 years ago, and this is how it's looking on the next gen console. Well, I'm playing it on next gen console, but this is for PS4. It looks pretty freaking good still. Like, I would not be mad at playing something like this. There's games like PES and UFL, for example, that look a little bit similar to what this looks like, and they still are acceptable games. So yeah, graphics can't really be a argument in any of these games. You know, they did their thing when it comes to that. At the end of the day, it's all about the gameplay, so let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and knock two birds with one stone by playing the FIFA World Cup mode and, you know, just checking out how the gameplay is there. So as you can see, look at how much better these venues look. I mean, it just looks more lively. Still PNG background, but for some reason this is more appealing to me than the Euros one, and I'm honestly trying not to be as biased, but it's just the truth. This is just my opinion. Obviously you guys can disagree with me. So you have the FIFA Ultimate Team here, which obviously we cannot check out. You have the World Cup challenges, which we also can't check out, and then you have the FIFA World Cup match. So this, I will cut it some slack because there was never a FIFA World Cup mode or game that allowed you, well, let me retract that. So what they used to do back in the days before this was they used to make separate games for the World Cup. So for the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, they had their own game made from that, aside from the FIFA 10 game that already came out. So in this specific game is when they first introduced the FIFA World Cup as a game mode in an already existing FIFA game that came out, and it was pretty good. It was pretty cool to see something like this, and everyone was excited. So that's why I'm saying I'm cutting them some slack. But really, when they peaked, like, with this whole design was in FIFA 2021 with the whole Qatar and everything. They did a phenomenal job with the game mode because there was just so many things that you can do. There was Ultimate Team, online game modes, like an online tournament that you would be playing in, and if you get knocked out, that's it. But you can go ahead and join a new tournament with a whole bunch of random people online. That was actually like the most fun thing. So that's why I'm cutting this some slack. But yeah, let's go ahead and see, you know, we'll go ahead and be the home team Brazil. And you know what? Let's go ahead and make it a little bit of what actually happened. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit of a nightmare for the Brazilian fans out there, you know. It's such a funny story how this happened. So I was actually away on vacation, and what happened was Brazil had already conceded 2 goals, right? So then me and my dad were like, all right, it's a little bit crazy here. Let's go ahead and go to the room, right? Because we were in a whole resort and everything. Let's go ahead and watch the game in the room. When we went back to the room, mind you, it was like a 5-minute walking distance. They were down like 5-0 at this point. They scored 3 goals in the span of 5 minutes of us walking from point A to point B. But you know, that was just, like I said, one of the worst things that I love Brazil. Who doesn't love Brazil? But that was like the biggest humiliation that you can ever see in football history, because they were the home team. They were hosting this World Cup, and they lost 7-1 in their own freaking arena, in their own stadium, in their own home. And so, yeah. Now, the reason why I'm letting this play in the background is because look at how good they made these intro cutscenes. Look at all the confetti, all of the interrogation, however you say that word, just the ceremony in general happening. Like, look at how good they made this for FIFA 14, right? But if I went ahead and played what it looked like for FC 24 Euros, it looks nothing like this, guys. It's not even close. Doesn't even come close to what they did with this. And so yeah, that's another thing that just goes to show that they were completely lazy with FC 24. And I'm really hoping that, you know, with the next title, they actually, you know, put some effort, because there's a lot of games that are gonna come and try to compete with FIFA. Obviously, it's a couple years so they actually reach their level, but that's not to say that, you know, you shouldn't watch your back, because they can easily be creeping up on you like that. So yeah, this background is phenomenal. Look at the stadium, look at the presentation of everything. Look at this, dude. Oh my gosh, this is a decade ago that this game came out. Like 2013. 10 years ago, I was 16 years old, 17 years old, whatever, playing this game. And now here we are, 27, and I can't even enjoy, like, I can't enjoy FIFA anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the gameplay. So I wish we started off with the ball, but So we have automatic passing on. Everything. Oh, we already got a a stoppage from the ref. So here we are with Neymar. Yeah, everything feels a lot lighter playing this game. Let's see. The passes are like that connecting pass that everybody loves. Look at that. What are we doing? We just playing around? Let me see. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, that's my fault. It's so loud in the stadium. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm actually in the stadium right now. Neymar with the passes. And I fumbled. Keeper. Oh, keeper, you came out too far. I don't like that. But at least that keeper is aware of what's happening. So I'm so used to like doing the grounded passes that every time I do R1 in this game, it actually does like a skill move. I should maybe look at the controls real quick to see the differences. So we have all our simple finesse shot, chip shots. There was no such thing as like timed shots. I never used that till this day. I just find it so stupid. Finesse pass, that's what they call it. This is a finesse pass, R1 and X. And in R1 and X in FC24 now is like a grounded pass where it just goes straight to the player. I forgot what they call it. Maybe I'll throw it up on the menu right now. I mean on the screen right now for you guys. But yeah, I think there was not feints till 2016. Let's see. Yeah, there was no feints in this. I mean, I love feints, but I don't know. There's just something about this that feels more authentic. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to play a football simulator, but this was like a perfect balance of what a football game should be, you know? Having some fun and also having some, like, authentication to what it actually is to play football. Because they nowadays do a lot of broken skill moves and stuff, and yeah, I will say that's a skill issue for me to keep up with. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to keep up with players who do and spam like a whole bunch of 5-star skills and stuff, but I don't know, I just feel like it's so fake, you know. Things like that should be like in a career mode, for example, like how 2K has My Park, right? That's where you like show off and do all those kinds of things, but I don't know, I just don't want to sound like a sore loser. I kind of already do, but I just don't like that aspect of like FIFA games now. I just would rather prefer it to be a little bit more simple and actually come down to like ball knowledge and just making beautiful plays, you know? A good balance of both. Oh my gosh. Everybody in the box! And oh my god, Germany started the punishment already. At least it's only 1-0 right now. Come on, Brazil. We gotta redeem ourselves a little bit here. Hulk! I forgot about Hulk! Hulk was like one of my favorite players just because he was called Hulk. Let's see. Oh, we broke him. Who's with me? Oh, man. So playing this, like, you can tell there was like a specific way to play back in the day. It's not the same as it is now. Like, it doesn't feel like it. Obviously, it shouldn't. But, oh, look at this through ball. Who's with me? Nobody. Let's finish it. The post! How do we hit the post? Let's rake him. Run, run, run. Yes. One more. Shoot. Oh, what a stop. Damn, dude. That's a tall defender. Who is that? It's crazy to see the height differences between the two teams. I remember Brazil was a pretty short team during this World Cup. So playing against the Germans was literally like the worst matchup when it came to like defense and offense. It was a lot harder for them. Let me see. Finesse shot. Oh, okay. Maybe I lied. Finesse shots are a good thing in this game. Good passes. Look at that through ball. Oh, goal! No, man. This is Neuer's prime. So it's going to be hard to go against him. Score against him, I mean. One thing I forgot to mention, obviously, as you can tell, maybe you can't. The gameplay is obviously a lot faster in this, so everything feels a lot smoother, I guess. I don't know, it just feels good. Oh my gosh, I have not seen this camera angle in so long. Who has the ball? Dani Alves? This bro's in jail now. Let's go to attacking. I think they might be going a little too wild because of the tactic formations. You know, that was another thing about these FIFA games in the past. Tactics weren't like a broken meta mechanic in the days. Now you got people like parking the bus from the start, doing like 5-4-3 formations. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just annoying to run into. Oh, there you go. Who's with me? Look at that. Look at that beautiful through ball. Who's with me? Big cross. Score that. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. You guys are playing like how the Brazilians are playing last night. We can't score goals on Costa Rica. Ronaldinho's statement is starting to become more true. You know, seeing a legend say something like that at first obviously would be a little heartbreaking because you would never expect him to say that. But it's for the love of the sport. And I think what he said was correct in terms of, like, you know, bringing the spirits up, hopefully, of the team to, like, yo, like, you know, Brazil is the #1 when it comes to winning World Cups and all these tournaments. And you guys are the next generation and you're not showing up. Don't let this be the downfall of, like, a great legacy of ours, you know? And as a super fan, it's hard for him to watch as it is for many Brazilian fans out there, you know? Going from the top, falling from grace all the way to the bottom. I think they're ranked, like, 6th now or something. Like, that's so crazy to not even be in the top 3 for the Americas. Yeah, it's just not a good look, especially with all the youngsters they have. And the main issue that they have is they're not playing like a team. Everybody's playing their own roles and, like, trying to score when they could be doing better plays and stuff. Yeah, it is very hard to watch a team like that. But enough of the chatting. Let's go ahead, make that run. Oh, run in the middle. There you go. Who's this? Fred. We forgot about Fred. Score from outside the box. Oh, you scored. I mean, you shot that way too much, Hulk. Well, that's that. Yeah, it felt weird playing this game, I'm not gonna lie. But something about it did feel good. I don't know if it was just because of the speed of the game, how free it felt to just have a little bit more control over the players in a sense. You didn't have to worry about passes going off to, like, the freaking crowd or just bad through passes. Like, you know, it was a good thing and a bad thing. Like, it's a bad thing because you don't want every pass to connect. But with this game specifically, like, the defense actually taking over and being smart, it didn't seem or feel as broken, you know. Yeah, it was connecting passes, but, you know, if you did a wrong pass and the defender was near, they were going to get the ball. But yeah, that's the key differences between FC 24 and FIFA 14. The main thing I can say to take away from all of this is that what this game does better than FC 24 is the fact that it just feels a little bit more free when it comes to gameplay. It's just a little hard to explain until you actually, like, play it for yourself. If you were to go ahead and mix the two gameplay engines with each other, I think we would have the perfect FIFA game. You know, there's obviously certain things that FC 24 does better than FIFA 14. I'm not denying that. But I just think the overall feeling of what FIFA 14 has is a lot better than FC 24 for the reasons that I listed. So I think at this point I'm starting to sound like a broken radio and just repeating myself. But let me know down in the comments what stuck out to you the most between the two games. What do you guys think is better overall? Is it really just nostalgic reasons that, you know, people are saying FIFA 14 and FIFA 16 and this and that are better than FC 24? Or is it because FC 24 actually is a bad game, which is what I'm leaning towards, and they just need to do better in the future? So yeah, with all of that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button if you guys don't want to miss out on the next FIFA video. I might go ahead and start playing with some more career modes and start doing some mods and stuff now that we have FC 24 on the PC. So yeah, take it easy and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.